let me tell you what happened. So this is kind of funny. So these old guys were sitting around talking about good bourbon. And they were talking about, they were telling Mark Brown that said, you know, if we had a barrel proof bourbon, that would be a really good bourbon. And they were like, oh, no, that's really going to ever want to go light into the night. Oh.
Well, there's plenty in the bottle. You don't have to finish that.
Oh, boy.
Well, I'll take it into
You can take it to go.
Yeah, okay. All right, so, but they were
Need
like,
that $20.
yeah, they were like, no, you know, nobody really would want something that's that strong, you know, cast strength straight from the barrel. And they said, trust us. If you do this, it'll be a winner. And so they said, okay, well, let's give this thing a try. So we called them the Magnificent Seven. And it was Mark, Ronnie Edens, Leonard Riddle, Dad, Elmer Chile, and there were a couple more guys there. I think Gary Gehart was the master distiller after Harlan, before Harlan, and Harlan may have been there. But anyway, they walk into the room, and I think they had 14 pours at each setting. And my dad looked at Elmer, and he said, Elmer, he said, this is one evening we're going to have to spit these suckers out. Because they had so many, they knew if they tried to go through all of them in barrel proof, they would be wasted. What they did, though, was fascinating. If you could have seen what they did, they just went through and they culled them. They nosed them first. And the ones that the nose didn't even nose like they wanted, they set that one aside. They didn't even bother with it. And then they kept calling them out, and they would do this thing with the water and some other stuff. And it ended up, they all had one glass in front of them. 7 guys. And they all chose the same barrel. And that became George T. Stagg Antique.
Great story.
It became one of the most award-winning bourbons
It's
in the
amazing.
world.
It's the most incredible bourbon.
And then the others followed after that with the William LaRue Weller and the Saz 18 and all those. But it started with that George T. Stagg barrel proof.